So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. So it's away we go then. Dink through. The peerless Didier Drogba, just a standout hero to so many.
One of Africa's finest and a huge reputation for being a big game player.
Big games, 9 goals in... Oh, that is asking for trouble. Good play on the left-hand side here. Showing great feet there.
You can never be short of runners into space.
Now the finish! Worth a try. Shame about the outcome.
Drogba certainly showed brilliant imagination there to take on such a high tower of skill.
Chips it through. Gabriel. It's Kimmich. Musiala. Musiala going face-to-face with his great rival. Osimhen. And it's Ribery. He's in plenty of space here. And no, he's seen through all of that. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Olise.
Oh, great feet, that.
He is through here. Goes search. Oh, smashing header. Harmlessly behind. Olise. First quarter of an hour gone. Spain yet to have an attempt on goal. Conte. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable. Bayern Munich clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Yamal. And it's Conte. Mbappe. Musiala. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Eze.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Ribery does really well to win the ball there. That is ended up in no man's land. Edmilson. And it's been given away. He has found the way through. Now it's Drogba. And the finish! That comes as a mighty relief. Eze. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Musiala. Rafinha. Rafinha showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he was alert to it.
Osimhen, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. And that should get the job done. Gabriel.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Musiala. Oh, now here's an interesting match. He's tried one! It's a loose ball. He gets big! Oh, that was no routine save.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Bayern Munich with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Just five. Oh, terrible pass. That's a nicely measured pass. And now they gently lifts it. Lovely idea, just didn't get it right.
Look, you've got to have the perfect feel in your boots to pull those off.
Rudiger.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, and he's through the middle. Mbappe.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Alexander-Arnold. Olise. Barella. And it's half-time here. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0.
Se recuerda a nuestros espectadores que cualquier persona que presente evidentes signos de embriaguez podrá ser expulsada del estadio. Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 18 será reemplazado
So off we go once
por
more.
el dorsal 7.
So neither side has yet broken through. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Musiala. Spain do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Gabriel, Bayern Munich looking to pass their way through. Barella, and he's there to belt it away. Alexander-Arnold is charging up on the overlap. Conte. Olise. Lookman. Looking here to chip it through. Oh, that's a key interception. Osimhen! Rafinha. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. And he was quick to react. Yamal. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, it's come loose. Yamal. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Yamal!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Musiala. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. And he goes cross-field. Eze gets over and intercepts. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that... Osimhen! Goal! Spain! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that goal has got the whole stadium rocking here. This is exactly the kind of atmosphere the players should feed off now.
Couldn't squeeze it through. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
No way through. Conte. Eze cuts out the pass.
Bayern Munich showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bayern Munich really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Great ball, and he's had a shot! Oh, taken with style! And this is getting better and better.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Spain are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Gabriel. Gently done. And Alexander-Arnold. And it's Iniesta. Iniesta will not want to... And a header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Conte. And he's running through. It's a great ball. Bayern Munich needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And he has been fouled there. Eze. Ribéry. Osimhen. Musiala. Yamal. Pinches it off him.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Oh, he's found support out wide. Musiala! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Now it's Iniesta.
That's good play from him.
Nice interception, well timed. And that's it. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. Osimhen taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And that gets things running. Park Ji-sung calmly anticipates. Some front-footed pressing going on here. That looks a good ball through. And the shot! He's delivered all right!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Spain have their opener. Shot a goal! They want to be quick to recover this. Lookman. Conte. Oh, that's a key interception. Rudiger. Ball played for Lookman. Looking for the runner. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Petit. Beckenbauer wins the duel this time. Soyuncu spots it and intercepts. Deco. Could be danger here. Julie! That's another chance!
Manchester United have created a real intensity from the start, and there's no sign of any let-up.
Engages and forces him off the ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Park Ji-sung.
There's much frustration.
Can he finish? No mistake! They have come roaring back!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two...
Can he finish? Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Well, he's done very well to take that back. Adams, played out to the right. Lookman. That is Conte. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's got away. Cross goes in there. Big header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Beckenbauer. Belletti. He's found a way past. And that's an errant pass. Played out to the left flank. And here's Park Ji-sung. Park Ji-sung stood his ground strongly. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Park Ji-sung. And he cuts out the supply. And here's Park Ji-sung. That's a throw. Petit. This is promising. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Stood up well to him there.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he was alert to it. Oh, good taking him. And Van Nistelrooy! Conte. He's looking for the runner here. Lookman. Oh, that's well done. Really robust. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Pinches it off him. Costa Curta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Looking for options for movement. Costa Curta promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, he's found some space here. He's picked his way through. That pass has been well intercepted.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Spain clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Julie.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Taken back almost at... There's the hit! He's scored! Simplicity itself.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
Del Manchester United, el dorsal 19.
And it's half-time here. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play, with the half-time scoreline 2-1. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner...
Little doubt, that is a foul. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Conte, Lookman, and Soyuncu, Yamal, Lookman, he shifted it to the flank, Ribéry, Edmilson, Lookman, and here's Osimhen. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Now it's Park Ji-sung. Park Ji-sung. He has found the way through. Oh, that's a fine interception. Lookman. No, that's been intercepted. So can they find a way to turn around this deficit? Back into the middle. Park Ji-sung. Park Ji-sung! Played it long. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Played back in. He's in plenty of space here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And he's there to belt it away. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Oh, that's well spotted. And here's Park Ji-sung. Threads one in.
Look, movement creates more options.
There's the shot! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Manchester United really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Yamal.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Now that looks a decent hit!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's got the shot away! It's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Manchester United clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 23.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying
Mbappe! In for the pieces! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And the lead is 3! It is surely done! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Gets a good foot in there. Well, that pass isn't the best. And he was quick to react. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Thuram. Played with finesse. Thuram was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, he's been caught napping!
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. Araujo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Spain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And he has been fouled there. Thuram. And here's Bellingham.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And a shot! It's in! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Manchester United are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Araujo attempts a clearance. And the number on the board is 3. Oh, what has happened here? Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And the referee brings it to a close. Spain played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly... Well, hello and welcome one and all. It doesn't take too much working out that we have the potential for real drama here. A campaign of thrills and, sadly, rather more spills, more lows than highs. And this is where we are up to. Is it to be an extension of their stay until next season? Or will they be taking the dreaded step into the abyss? The Dutch capital is... Jamal! Just off target. Now it's Osimhen. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Oh, easy pickings there. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, a player that's very much moulded in the role of the traditional Spanish number 5.
Mbappe! Goal!
What a super start! A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So, a breakthrough already. That pass isn't the best. Now it's Osimhen. He's had it taken off him. Mbappe. Neymar. And here's Forlan. Now the finish! Good strike, quite an alarm. Edmilson. Jamal. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Forlan. Neymar. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! It's in! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Ajax are doing very nicely, thank you.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Rodri. And here's Forlan. And that's an errant pass. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And here's Forlan. Shapes to shoot! Ribery.
They've got to make this nice and quick. Spain really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Araujo cuts it out.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Palmer. Jamal. Conte. And it's Ribery. Edmilson. Looking for options for movement. Bastoni gets across to intercept that. Jamal. Rudiger gets a foot in here. And that's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Osimhen. That's been cut out, well played. And he was quick to react. Ribery. And that has put paid to that. Rodri. Davis. And here's Forlan. Neymar. He's going for goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Neymar clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Ajax with the corner, there first. Header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Soyuncu cuts out the pass.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Lookman. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Jamal. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. Corner then. It's their second corner of the game.